Okay, here I've got this great late afternoon scene with a beautiful sky, and I've applied split toning to it to make the sky pop. But the sky is still quite a bit lighter than I remember it. I need to darken the sky just a bit. Now, back in the film days, or even in digital, you can use a graduated neutral density filter to darken the top of the sky and leave the bottom of the sky untouched. Well, we've got a similar tool in Lightroom. It's called the graduated filter. And when I click it, I can drag inside the image. Let me try that one more time. And when I click it, I can drag inside the image to create my graduated filter. But notice I'm having a hard time keeping it straight. To keep it straight, all I need to do is press down the Shift key, and it will keep it straight relative to the horizon. Now I'm going to drag it right down to the horizon line and release it, and there's my graduated filter. Now there's a lot of different things I can do to the graduated filter. I'm just going to leave this panel open so I can show you better. Now I can change temperature, tint, exposure. Now this is a sunset, right? So let's just make it a bit warmer by dragging the temperature to the right. Okay, now we want to make it darker, so we'll drag the exposure to the left. Now it's starting to look more like I remembered it. We can increase the highlight, we can fiddle with the highlights, contrast, shadows. Clarity is one thing I'm going to apply to this. Clarity is going to make the clouds pop just a bit more by defining the edges on them. I could also change the saturation, but I'm not. I could change sharpness, noise, moire, defringe, and so on. But that's just right the way I like it right there. So I'm going to close it. And let's just take a look here. One more time. One thing in just about any panel in Lightroom, you'll see you've got a little deal over to the left here. Or sometimes it's at the top of the panel. So see here, if I click this, I can turn off the graduated filter, and that shows me what it was like before, and that's after. And just remember this little button. You can enable or disable what you're working on right there. So I like that right there pretty much. But that is just one of the many uses for the graduated filter in Lightroom. In this case, I've used it to enhance and darken the sky.